It's Nick.
Nick?
It's Nick what I'm worried about.
Well, I don't understand. I mean, has he been round here again or anything?
No, that's why I'm worried about him.
Yes, but you told him to go away.
Yes, I know.
Good riddance, you said.
Yes, I know.
Now you want him back. What on earth for?
Well, just to see how he is, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh, I don't follow this at all.
No.
Sharon, before we get busy, can I have a word?
That be a word about work, Eddie?
In a way, yeah.
All right.
I hear Grant's back.
I thought this was about work.
It's the same thing, isn't it?
No, it ain't. My work and my personal life are completely separate.
Well, the atmosphere in this boozer in the last few days says different.
Well, that ain't all my fault, is it?
No, I agree. It's this crazy situation we're living in. I mean, you're living with Walford's very own version of the Terminator.
Now, hang on a minute.
A bloke who I barred.
You getting your police mates onto him?
What concerns me now is what the hell we're going to do about it. And one thing's crystal clear. You seeing Grant is no good for me.
What?
He's trouble, Sharon, and he'll lead you into trouble.
How dare you?
But I suppose that's your concern, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Just like the pub's my concern. Now, if you want to continue being concerned about the pub, the choice is quite simple, isn't it? Like I said, Grant Mitchell and the Queen Vic are not compatible.
So it's my job or my bloke, is that it?
That's exactly it, Sharon. And I only hope you choose wisely.
Eddie?
That's my last word, Sharon.
Well, it ain't mine. What is it with you?
Simple. I don't like villains.
Look, what Grant did to you was well out of order, but he's tried to make up for that.
What Mitchell is doing is stepping out of line so many times he doesn't even know a line exists anymore.
Oh, so it's a crusade, is it? Eddie the White Knight?
Like I said, I don't like villains, especially villains who are no good for people that I do like, Sharon.
Oh, we're getting to it now, aren't we? I reckon you're jealous.
What?
You tried it on with me and it didn't work. Now me and Grant are together and you don't like it.
Don't be so ridiculous.
It's simple, isn't it?
What is simple? It's the choice that I've just given you. Now, you carry on like this and you will not have a choice. Do you understand me?
I can't believe this.
Give us room, Mark. Come on.
Michelle said you flipped. Well, she didn't tell me you actually turned somersault.
Well, if you talked to Michelle, she would have explained it,
but
wouldn't
Dad!
she? Look, we should never have left this just plain.
Dad!
It's too dull.
Oh, well, obviously you haven't noticed. But there's something else wrong now.
What?
Well, all this fancy stuff you put into the borders means you can hardly see the crown anymore. Besides, the colours all clash.
Well, that's no problem, is it?
No, but it won't be. If you see sense, stop messing about and stick with the original design.
I can put more colour in the crown.
Oh, you can't be serious.
Why not?
Well, because we'd have to dig the whole thing up.
Well, if a job's worth doing, Mark.
I can't believe this.
Mark?
Can you see what he's doing?
Mark,
He's flipped. He definitely has.
don't worry about that for a minute.
Don't worry about it. That's all our hard work he's digging up.
But I fixed you a surprise.
Your bird told me you were back.
For a couple of minutes.
I might just have all the time in the world.
What?
Doesn't matter. Welcome home. So what's on your mind, cowboy?
Not here, in the flat.
Oh, it's working beautifully.
What is?
I can see some good news in here.
What about Nick?
No, I can't see anything about Nick. But I can see a tall, dark, handsome stranger
Oh, well,
who's
so-
shortly coming into your life.
Bearing glad tidings, I suppose.
That's right.
Yes, well, if you look a bit harder, Ethel, you'll find a cow in there.
Will I?
Yeah, just about to jump over the moon.
Oh.
Who's that?
Well, how do I know? I mean, I might be able to read tea leaves, but I can't see through walls, can I?
I'm not expecting no one.
Well, you're not the Queen, you know. I mean, people don't have to write you and make an appointment, or do they?
Ethel, go and see who it is.
Why should I? It's not my house.
Well, it might be Nick.
Yeah. What do I do if it is?
Oh, just go and find out.
Oh, all right. Oh.
Who was it then? Oh, my heavens.
Mrs. Cotton.
Oh, good heavens.
Mrs. Cotton, if I could have a word.
Trouble, innit?
Well, yes, Mrs. Cotton, I'm
I
afraid
knew
it is.
it.
If I could explain. I'm here about Mr. Cotton.
Has he gone and mugged someone? Or turned over a shop? Or was it an old age pensioner?
What?
Just to feed his disgusting habit.
Mrs. Cotton, I don't think we're quite on the same wavelength here.
You're not trying to tell me he's gone and murdered someone?
What?
Is that the trouble he's in?
Oh, why don't you shut up and let him tell you, Dot?
I don't want to know.
Well, I do. What's he done?
Mr. Cotton hasn't actually done anything.
But you said he had. You said he was in trouble.
No, I didn't quite say that.
I heard you. Did you hear him, Ethel?
Yes, I heard you.
You asked me if it was trouble, and I said it was. I didn't say anyone was actually in trouble.
Can you make head or tail of this, Ethel?
No, I must agree I am a bit besotted all of a sudden.
Mr. Cotton isn't in trouble. He's more out of it.
Out of what?
Trouble.
What?
For good like.
Oh,
Mrs. Cotton, it's my sad duty to
I've
inform you.
killed him.
What?
As sure as if I stuck the needle in his arm with my own hands.
No, Mrs.
I've
Cotton.
gone and killed my own son. Oh!
For the last time, Diane, will you tell me what you're talking about?
And for the last time, I'm telling you to guess.
I can't guess.
Oh, try. I'll tell you if you're getting warm. Oh, and that's a clue, by the way.
Diane,
Oh, Mark, you've got no imagination. That's your trouble.
look, will you tell me what you're going on about? And then maybe I can get back and sort out the kamikaze kid over there.
Well, we're going on holiday.
You are?
Well, it's a working away holiday, a month's fruit picking in France. Well, I didn't like to tell you till I was certain, and I couldn't arrange it in the house just in case Dad overheard. But, well, a couple of mates of mine from college are going, and I've managed to wangle us a place.
Oh.
Oh, is that all you can say? Just imagine it, a month in the sun, good food, good wine, and just me and you to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't that sound good to you?
Oh, yeah. Sounds great.
This is serious, is it?
That is an application for a marriage license made out in our names. Sharon, I want to marry you. Well, do try to contain yourself.
Grant, we've got so much to sort out.
No, we haven't. You know a lot about me. I know a lot about you. You know what I am. You know what I do. What else is there to sort out?
And what if I don't like what you are and what you do?
Well, then, you'll tear that up, won't you?
So what you're saying is take you or leave you as you are?
Yeah.
At least you're honest, I suppose.
Not a bad basis for married life, they tell me.
So tell me why, Grant. Tell me why you want to marry me.
Well, like I said, you know about me, I know about you. We work well together. We're a good combination.
You make it sound like a business merger.
And I never thought you'd hear me say this, Sharon, but getting married, it seems right. Now, I'm not expecting an answer right now.
No.
Like you say, you've got things to think about.
Well, to tell you the truth, Grant, I've got quite a lot to think about right now.
Of course, there are some who'd say it was a blessing.
Look, Mrs. Skinner.
And there are some who'd say she was well rid of him after all these years of worry.
Can I try and get one thing straight?
Of course, I don't want to speak ill of him. You know what. But he always was a shifty, no good wastrel, if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry about that. I lost control of myself a bit back there, but I've had to read a Mark, chapter 7, verse 15, and I've straightened myself out now.
Mark.
The Lord, receiving the defiled sinner into the fold.
Yes, well, I'd like to straighten something out too, if I can.
Overdose, was it?
The thing is, I think there's been a bit of a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding?
Here, you haven't come to the wrong house or anything, have you?
Of course, yeah, Ethel. He said Mr. Cotton, didn't he?
Well, I did, and I didn't.
Oh, don't start that again. My nerves won't stand it. First my son's in trouble, then he ain't in trouble, then it's him you called about, and it's then him you called
If
about.
I could just explain. Mr. Cotton is deceased.
Oh, thank the Lord. Sorry, Dot.
But the Mr. Cotton we've had the report about isn't your son.
I don't understand.
It's your husband, Charlie.